what are we even doing anymore?
Your face.
Oh, well, in that case, let's talk about previews of people's faces on the wrestling channel. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fat Man.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. On today's review or preview of the multiverse, I guess.
Multiverse of previews, dickhead. Get the gimmick right.
I couldn't remember what we landed
You
on.
follow the product. You can follow the product on me.
Hell no, he doesn't.
What the fuck is this? I showed
We got what four or five shows to review, and he doesn't watch, and he's not going to watch any of them.
I was talking about to follow our product in the paper manuscript.
You think he follows our product?
I don't follow anything. I'm still on season 8 of Frasier.
But listen, there's that one little Asian boy that got the restraining order on you because you followed a little too much.
That is true. And Sleazy won't be on the show next week because all the Asians are coming to his house.
We'll talk about that later. But first, the man of 1,000 marks, Chip Willett, is here with us.
Hey guys, what's going on?
And as always, the leader of NWO Canada, Ryan Williams, is here with us as well.
Hey-o, an odd pop for that logo. The red and white NWO, but like with the maple leaf as the that'd be cool.
I think it was great.
Nice creativity there.
Right? Had to just everybody rips it off, might as well.
I mean, what did NWO Japan do?
Who they ever beat?
Who'd they ever beat?
Scott Norton like a world champion for them. Like in Japan, like
Minor issues. Yeah, nobody cares about that.
So Sleazy, do you got a wheel of doom to see who goes first?
I'm
Are
going
we doing Bloodsport 9 with Josh Barnett as well?
That would be considered an indie show, sir.
Hey, trying to steal Sleazy's bits?
That would be me. Yes. And yes, I'm going to do like the super fast version of it because there's like 20 shows there. First of the week.
And yeah, all that shit we saw that week.
Oh yeah. It's gotten worse because the GCW collective is a part of it. A lot, DDT is coming into town. So they're doing their own show. Tokyo Joshi Pro is doing a show there. There's
of course, here I don't go. All the Japan places come, motherfucker.
Yeah. All the good ones, at least. That don't start with all, I guess. I don't know. But let's start with Chip because I feel like that Chip has got everything in the palm of his hand here.
Well, I checked Wikipedia for the card, and I've only got 4 matches thus far.
Yeah, because I think ROH is Thursday nights.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Supercard Honor 2023 at where is it? I forget, Gleason Center, I believe, in Los Angeles, and it'll probably still be going on long after New Orleans. Opening match so far is Wheeler Yuta versus Katsuyori Shibata for the Pure Championship title. I mean, it's gonna be a great match. I think Wheeler keeps it just because LOL.
I'm honestly putting it on Shibata would be cool, but I don't think they'll do it.
Oh God, no.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, next we have for the women's ROH title, Athena versus Yuka Sakazaki.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, I know, right?
You need a towel.
I don't think there's a reason to keep it on Athena.
Cena wins, LOL.
100% agree with that. There's no way Athena is not,
Well,
retained.
do it right.
Yeah, because
Right.
There's no way Yuka's going to win the championship.
You fucked up the gimmick already. God damn it.
How?
Twice.
What's 2 times?
Twice.
Especially when Briscoe's in the next match. Come on, man. Okay. ROH TV title. Mark Briscoe versus Samoa Joe.
There is no way Jay Briscoe is not winning the ROH World Title. Mark Briscoe is winning 100%.
It is totally going to Mark Briscoe. Yes.
So will he technically be a double champion if this match happens before the tag title match?
Well, it definitely will be before the tag title, so I guess technically he could be.
Are we
knows
making the
the
assumption
tag-
he's not in the match?
In the tag title match, yeah, because he said he's giving up the tag title.
Yeah, it's a reach for the Sky ladder match.
Okay, so he's officially given them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has not said that he's not going to be in it.
He's not going to be in the match.
I don't see that happening. There is no way Joe wins the ROH tag team title.
Papa Briscoe ain't wrestling the ladder match. Go to fuck.
Anyway, I guess
I
next
just
one,
want Wes Briscoe in Ring of Honor.
Oh, kick yourself out.
reach for the Sky ladder match. Lucha Brothers versus LOL TBA.
Yeah, they've only announced the Lucha Brothers right now.
Yeah.
They're basically just going to grab every tag team that's available in the area.
I would assume Kingdom,
Bullet Club.
PR.
maybe FTR.
They'll probably put some variation of the Bullet Club in there.
Zane and probably.
Well, here's the thing. Where's the Bucks?
Oh shit! I didn't even think about them. Honestly,
Is this ladder match going to be a tip of the hat to every team that the Briscoes ever faced? And if that's the case, Bucks,
Hardys are in it for sure.
Fuck you.
Dudleys are in it.
Actually,
Edge Christian's going to be in it. Kane and Hurricane. You know.
A popular non-hip tag team. Moses and Jesus. I heard they were in the match too.
Yeah.
They're on that comeback.
Yeah,
But what I heard though is I heard that Moses won't put anyone over.
no, and Jesus can't be pinned to the mat a second time or some shit.
Okay.
You gotta pin him twice every match. No, I mean just every tag team that would be considered, a big tag team that would have faced them or something like that. Like I could see LAX being in part of this. I could see.
They're basically saying a tribute match to the.
Yeah, it would be more of a tribute match than we definitely need to put it on this team type of thing.
That'd be cool to see, honestly.
I'm not sure they would do that. I'm not sure.
Depends on how much cocaine Tony Khan allegedly.
Thank you. Everyone said allegedly. It's good.
I didn't.
But you didn't say it.
I didn't say anything.
Well, let's see how big that alleged 8-ball is. So that's it for her Supercard honor. We went to the longest one. We could watch the shortest one ever.
No Ring of Honor World Championship announced.
Oh, it's going to be Claudio and Kingston.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be Claudio and Eddie Kingston.
Okay, so it hasn't.
But Kingston apparently tested positive for COVID, but we don't know.
Great.
But we don't know if he'll be cleared in time. Remember, they taped all this shit beforehand anyway. So
he could have been positive for COVID when they did the tapings, but he'll be fine by the time they get the Ring of Honor or Supercard of Honor. Okay, so there's the world.
No. He tested positive a couple days ago. I'm just saying they taped all the shit beforehand.
All the TV.
Oh, the TV is taped already. So
he may not be.
That's what I'm saying. He may not be. It's a couple weeks away, but we'll see. But
yeah.
So 10 days?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I think it's 10 days officially. What about like the TV? We got the TV, we got the Ring of Honor 6-man titles not going to be online, I assume.
They haven't announced
No,
it.
but that's the thing. That's the thing. With the rumors coming around about Brian Cage being off, he has agreed to work up until Supercard of Honor, and then all bets are off. So I'd say they're dropping the belts at Supercard of Honor.
Don't know to who, but whoever they face, they're losing.
They're going to add like 4 more matches next week.
They almost certainly will.
Yeah.
Or they'll announce them after the taping, because they've done that before in past years, where they're not really 100% sure what the card's going to look like, and they, as they always have, they've taped 2-3 weeks in advance. So maybe they weren't sure if somebody was going to be available or something like that.
So that means, folks, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Cards subject to change.
Mania weekend, which is the Multiverse United, only the strong survive. Strong is bolded because, as you'll see, there is a strong title match, and it looks like a lot of people from New Japan Strong is incorporated on this card, because we have Mickie James, if she is still champion, versus Deonna Purrazzo, versus Giselle Shaw, versus Miyu Yamashita. Yeah,
Yamashita.
Yeah, Yamashita. 4-way match for the Impact Knockouts World Championship.
So
here's why I think Mickey's going to retain, and Mickie retains here.
Well, here's the thing. I think Grace wins, becomes part of the match, and then loses to Purrazzo.
Nope.
I don't want to face Purrazzo with the title. I don't. She's like this.
It's going to be James.
I believe they're moving towards Purrazzo as the champion.
Next match. Alex Coughlin, Callahan, Fred Rossiter, and PCO takes on Eddie Edwards, Joe Hendry, J.R. Kratos, and Tom Lawler in 8-man tag team action.
Well, thank God no one said, let's call up Davey again.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, he's on
his team.
I think the Joe Hendry team is going to win, but that's also I'm an Eddie Edwards fan and Tom Lawler.
I just want to see Callahan just murder people. That's all.
It's going to happen.
So
probably definitely. Fatal 4-way tag team match for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. The Mighty Don't Kneel, Bad Dude Tito and Shane Hayes versus the Bullet Club, Ace Austin and Chris Bay, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Ozzy Open.
That's going to be such a fucking good match.
Does anybody know if Impact's doing a taping right afterwards?
They're doing a live taping the day before.
The day before.
But I do believe, because they always do, I'm surprised it's not on the list of shows.
It was not.
So maybe they're not.
Okay.
Or they're doing, I don't think they do a double taping where they do a live taping and then tape after.
Yeah, they would, because this is the Multiverse show is March 30th.
It's Thursday, right?
Yeah, it's Thursday. So that would make perfect sense why Thursday night they can do a live episode of Impact.
No, I'm talking about a live episode of Impact and then tape the next week's show after the live episode.
Yeah, they do that.
The night before pay-per-view, that means everyone retains.
What do you mean a night before the pay-per-view? You're not understanding. The Multiverse.
No, you're not understanding. A live Thursday Impact
would be after the Multiverse episode.
No, they're doing a live one Thursday. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I was saying doing 2 tapings on Thursday.
No, the Multiverse.
That's why I'm like, if they
Thursday.
do that, then everyone retains.
Wait, when are they doing when are they doing the taping?
March
Thursday.
Exclusively on Fight. It's a Thursday thing. So they can still do a live Thursday show Thursday night and do that during the afternoon.
Yeah.
But the Impact and New Japan shows on Thursday night.
What time?
8
It's-
p.m.
It's not on Thursday night. It's on
It is-
Friday night
It is absolutely on.
because they Impact announced a live Thursday night Impact.
Did I not read this right?
Clearly not. March 30th is Thursday. And that's when the multiverse is. But
Oh, is it?
March
Yeah.
30th.
Then
is
maybe
Thursday.
it's a Wednesday. Maybe they're doing the taping Wednesday then, because they're doing a live taping the day before, a live Impact the day before.
It'll be Wednesday.
So they're doing that Wednesday then.
Okay.
Okay.
So
that's going to be a tangle.
Aussie
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah, because you're a fucking New Japan, Mark.
No, Bullet Club retains.
They just put them out. Yeah.
yeah,
Bullet Club
they
retains.
have to squeak out here.
Murder Grandpa versus Kenta for the strong open weight championship.
Kenta.
No, give me Minoru Suzuki, baby.
Murder Grandpa for the win.
Murder fucking Grandpa.
Oh God, yes.
Penta is probably one of the most overrated wrestlers out right now. Give me Murder Grandpa.
Actually, I'm the only one right.
He was never the same after he got injured.
100%.
No, not at all.
Up
And I just
100%.
switched to the headset. So the next match we will talk about is a six-way scramble for the X Division Championship. Trey Miguel, Clark Connors, Frankie Kazarian, Kevin Knight, Rich Swann, Rocky Romero.
Should
Rocky
win
Romero.
or want to win?
Yeah, yes.
Want to win? Rocky Romero, 100%. Should win?
Trey Miguel.
Probably
Trey
Trey
Miguel.
Miguel. Yeah. Nothing warms my heart more than seeing Rocky Romero in the ring. I love him so much.
His is pretty good too.
He's one of those guys that when you talk about tag team wrestling, his name never comes up, and yet he's really been a prolific tag guy for years.
I mean, God, Roppongi Vice for how long?
Roppongi Vice, him in Forever Hooligans with Alec Kozlov.
Yeah.
Those were banger matches that he was with when he changed over to being more of a secondary player with Roppongi 3K. He was still great. He was great on commentary. You know, the guy has a lot to offer in the business.
True. You are correct, sir. 3 matches left to go through so I can beat your 25 minutes. Mike Bailey and his replacement opponent originally was Will Ospreay. It looks to be Tanahashi.
Wow, that's an upgrade.
Tanahashi.
Is it though?
It is in the fact of historic proportion.
Is it an upgrade though?
It is
So here's the thing. When you want a replacement, if you want to get a replacement, you get a bigger name. Tanahashi's a bigger name.
100%
Match quality
is going to go down.
It went down.
We know that.
In that
But
case, Mike Bailey better win, but he's not going to.
No, I disagree. I think Tanahashi will put him over.
I think Bailey wasn't winning this match, and now he is.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Uh,
Bailey should win, but I have my reservations.
Remember the
Good.
one year where everybody and their brother booked Will Ospreay?
Yes.
A couple years
And then
ago?
there's the one we went to, and he was sitting there like barely able to lift his shoulders up.
Yeah.
Because when we
Notice
met
he's
him,
not doing that now.
when we met him, he was you could tell he's in so much pain.
Yeah, because he worked the CZW show, right?
We saw him on a Friday.
Yeah.
No, was it Friday?
No, it was Friday at the Sugar Mill. No, wait, that was Saturday.
It was Saturday because it was the same night as Supercard of Honor.
Yeah.
So he wrestled Thursday twice, Friday twice, and once again Saturday.
Did he wrestle Cobb at CZW?
thank you for that segue to finish off my last 2 matches.
Yeah.
Jeff Cobb versus Moose.
iPhone.
Thank you. That's going to be big, meaty men slapping meat.
That's going to be I'm going to look forward to that match. And
He was going to get his lube out, is what he was about to say.
I don't even need Luke for that one.
Oh!
The tag match, the Fatal 4-Way, and Cobb and iPhone possibilities being matched tonight had the main event of the card not been scheduled, Kushida versus Josh Alexander for World
Yeah.
Cup.
Because you're getting at least 4 stars out of that one.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. You're starting that match at 0 minutes and 0 seconds. It's already 4 stars. Because Josh Alexander's in it.
I can't wait to see what's going to be missing from it when you don't give it 5 stars.
So what are we reviewing out of this crazy ass weekend?
Hold on. We're not done yet.
Well,
No,
we
but-
haven't done previewing.
I
In
know,
fact, we need to take a break after that.
I don't know what shows I need to be watching because I don't
So
have all the time in the
next week, we are doing Sacrifice. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Sleazy will not be on
No, I
next Tuesday. So we're doing, for what I'm thinking, we're doing Stand and Deliver and Supercard of Honor.
Okay.
And then I think Thursday or Friday, we're doing our WrestleMania thing because that's when Sleazy, we don't want to wait too long. We're just doing a live WrestleMania thing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
By the way,
week.
for people, I'm going to cut this out, but we'll be back after this. For you guys listening to us live, yeah, I'm going to be off for 2 weeks. This is the plan. We're actually going to be doing a live pop-up show the Friday after, or Thursday or Friday after WrestleMania to talk about WrestleMania. And it'll be a special episode.
yes. And then I'm thinking the week after that is when we do the Multiverse United.
Okay. I just didn't know what all I had to watch.
So we're spreading it out.
We're not going to review Josh Barnett then. So that's not a new
Hell no.
Don't let them bully you into it. Will.
Hell no. You can watch it.
Fucking do it.
We ain't reviewing it.
Fucking do it, man.
You guys can do it all you
Yeah.
want. You guys can do
Blood
it all
everywhere. Yeah.
By the way, I think Jeff Cobb wins and I think Alexander retains.
Jeff Cobb wins, and yeah, I guess Alexander retains.
I guess he says, go to fuck.
And we're back, folks.
So
I'll just cut that back in. It doesn't matter. 50 minutes and gotta do some.
NXT Stand and Deliver.
What is that?
It's a show. 6 matches have been announced. Gallus will defend the NXT Tag Team titles against the Creed Brothers. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yo, Dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
No one gives you shit for bets.
All you're looking is belts.
I see Ryan at the bottom corner of our screen.
Oh, there you go.
I see him. He's hiding behind Buck. Gallus retains, LOL.
Dallas retains LOL.
I don't know. I think the Creed Brothers get it.
Gallus retains a lot.
5-way match for the North American Championship. Wesley defends against to be determined. I know they're doing NXT's on right now. I'm not watching it, so I don't know what's.
I'm going
It's
to go,
gonna-
as we're talking about, I'm going to go jump on and see what has happened on TV that affects anything we're talking about.
Okay, so while you're doing that,
Okay.
I'm picking TBD.
Yeah, DVD.
Okay, Wesley retains. Yo, Dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
Brian just no sold me on the
He's,
tag
he's,
team.
he's too busy with his own.
He's trying to.
Hey, new headset on the computer. Hit the button that fucking turn the volume down.
What a
Well done,
mark.
sir.
NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Henley and James defend against. I thought it said Josh Briggs. I'm like, wait, what? With Josh Briggs defends against Alba Fire and Ezla Dawn. I say Fire and Dawn.
Yeah, I believe
I
so
would
as
say
well.
Fire and Dawn. Yeah.
Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller.
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 It better be Waller.
Waller. Ladder match for the for Vacant's NXT Women's Championship. Zoe Starks versus Gigi Dolan versus Tiffany Stratton versus 2 other people they haven't determined yet.
One's going to be sold. whatever Del Sol.
It says Ivy Nile or Layra Valkyrie. Valkyria.
Kaylee Ray's new name.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Alpha Fire, Kaylee Ray.
No, that we're on the ladder match, not the tag title match.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. The ladder match with Wesley, the first name has been confirmed.
Who?
Dragon Lee.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
He starts
Now-
off as a champion.
Dragon Lee comes out, mouths off. JD McDonough and Ilya Dragunov kind of run their mouths too, so it's probably going to be one, if
Be
not
them.
both of them added as well.
Yep. I see Gigi wins the ladder match for the woman.
Yeah, I can see it.
I guess you kind of have to, right? I mean, between
Or
it's
Zoe
hard-
Starks. I like Zoe Starks too.
So here's my question: why are they doing this?
Roxana got hurt.
Okay,
in the-
so
Was
Yeah, that's
heard
the-
in
that's
news and
the
rumors.
storyline.
And apparently there was something seriously wrong with her health. They did that to do an angle. They've gotten since back lately. I don't know if Fatman got notes on it or news and rumors, but
I do.
She's been medically cleared.
yes.
So now that match is just basically going to have her added in for a big title match.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said,
So they
we'll
weren't
go over
sure
right
if
now.
she was really, truly, legitimately.
so she is dealing with a medical issue, but not an injury or anything that will prevent her to wrestle, but a medical issue, which is very interesting. It's not an injury, but it's a medical issue. So I don't know what it would be.
it could be any one of
Like-
many different things. PCOS.
Yeah.
It could be leukemia, as Roman Reigns could tell you. Technically, that's a medical issue. Any type of, something as simple as fucking mono or something. I don't know. It could be anything that would
My-
do that. So,
Yeah. And then Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. Carmelo Hayes should win.
I don't think he's winning.
The loser needs to go to the main roster.
I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that.
I think he retains.
My only problem with Hayes going up is, what do you do with him?
I like the rumor I heard of reforming a new Hurt business. Hayes, Street Profits, and Omas.
That
Yeah,
was
Mhm.
rumored.
I could get behind that.
That was really rumored heavily.
I like the Hurt business. I thought it was a really well done stable. And I think they did a great job of making it not the, and I hate to say it this way, but it's the truth, the LOL black team. And the WWE has done legitimately, WWE
Nation.
has done that
Yeah.
so many times over the
Mhm.
years. And Hurt Business was not that. And the only other place that really didn't, wasn't like that was many years ago, when they, people were kind of like, Farouk talked about his time and about with the Nation Domination. He talked about people who were white that came up to him and said, yeah, we loved the Nation. We loved what it stood for, and so on and so forth. So it's interesting to see that kind of stuff. And I think the Hurt Business fell into that realm. So.
Now on to the main event. WrestleMania.
19 hours of WrestleMania now.
What?
It's
No.
like 8 hours at Mania at most, stretched over 2 nights. Go to fuck.
Do we have the days in
It's
the
still
card
too many.
already?
So there's only been one match confirmed for each night.
Yes.
Rollins versus Logan Paul's night 1. And
Yep.
then obviously Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes is night 2.
They're closing out.
Okay, so
Shocking.
Seth Rollins, let's do it. Seth Rollins
Seth
versus Logan
Roggins?
Paul. Seth Rollins. Seth
yeah,
Rollins
Seth
versus Logan
Rollins.
Paul.
Oh, Rollins.
Rollins?
Rollins goes over.
Yeah, Rollins.
The way the story's going, it has to be Rollins.
Yeah.
And they're sleazy thinking, I don't watch the product, so let me figure this out.
You let me go ahead and Google some dirt sheets.
No, Logan Paul's going to win. And here's why. He's 1-1 in WWE right now.
He's 2-1, but that's okay. No, well, technically he lost the Rumble, so he's 2-2.
Okay, fair. But the point I'm saying is that if you're going to keep him around as a little bit more than a one-off here and there, he's got to get a big win against a big opponent. And I think Rollins is that opponent.
But I think he's okay being a one-off because he has so much other stuff that he deals with.
I also believe he's got a huge fucking sports drink empire that he would love to have WWE promote more.
That is true.
Said the person who has 4 primes in his fridge right now.
How are they?
I was going to say, I've never had them. How are they?
They're good. They're real good.
I will.
And I don't normally like that type of stuff.
It's like
Energy
Gatorade.
drinks?
They taste sweeter than normal Gatorade and stuff like that. And they taste less salty.
Oh, I'm in. I can't stand the salt in Gatorade.
Try them.
Noted. I'll have to find. I haven't seen them around here.
They're hard to
Anyway.
get. They're legitimately hard to get because
They're at every Walmart up here.
yeah,
Are
and
they?
yet they're
Up here, yeah. They're at every Walmart up here.
they're supposedly in every Walmart down here as well, but you can't find them. They're always sold out.
There's like 2 displays, like one in the front and then one like in like the drink aisle of like everything up here. And like the 4 Walmarts around here.
Yeah, and their energy drink, they have a separate energy drink thing too. They're pretty much all of them are good too.
Either way, the energy drink is
That
not
makes
going
sense.
over at fucking Mania. It's Seth Rollins is going over at Mania.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. The one thing that's going over in that match is me drinking a prime. Please sponsor us.
You'll suck your dick.
God damn it.
Um,
God damn it. Let me take my bet, damn it.
you're taking too long. Women's WrestleMania
Fuck
showcase.
you.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez
You're
versus
taking too long. Hurry up.
3
Hurry it up.
teams
Jesus
who
Christ.
haven't been
God damn it. What's taking-
announced yet.
He's having a stroke.
There's been a tease that Chelsea Green is going to be part of the match as she keeps demanding to speak
Yep.
to a manager. So it depends on who her partner's going to be. It's either going to be Niven or Carmella.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the rumor teams were Natty and Sleazy's daughter,
which makes sense.
Rhonda and
Shayna.
Shayna, and then
I don't think Ronda
Chelsea.
is here. Ronda's still hurt, right?
I guess,
I don't think so.
and then Chelsea Green and whoever her partner's gonna be.
It's got to be Carmella.
If they're planning on having Baszler and Ronda in the match, they'll win.
Baszler and Ronda is they got that as the rumors going to dirt sheets. That moment is now changed till SummerSlam.
The tag titles.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll. I think they'll pull the trigger here, honestly.
They're not in the tag title match. There is no women's tag title match on this show.
Right, but they're going to pull the trigger on them winning here.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, 100% they're winning. If they're in the match, they're winning.
And
Okay, cool.
Carmella and Chelsea are taking the pen.
Probably, yeah.
Probably Chelsea.
What are you talking about? It's gonna be Sleazy's daughter.
Yeah.
Men's showcase for the 4-way. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders Experience.
The
Only
Viking-
because he's not here. Chad Gableman.
Otis.
Street Profits, I guess. Here's the thing. I don't understand why these matches exist.
Where the fuck
get
is this
people-
They
one?
are exactly set up to they are called a WrestleMania showcase match. Basically, we are putting these names on the card to have a Mania match. That you know this. Stop playing dumb. That's why they call it a WrestleMania showcase match. If you continue to play dumb, I hope you step on the Lego.
My answer is, why aren't we doing the Andre the Giant Battle Royals now?
So main event Jake be the last winner. Duh. Watch the
Get
product.
more men in that, and more women in that.
I guess Braun
Six.
and
I think the Street Puffets.
I think they're going to split, honestly. I think Montez is getting a singles push soon.
I think so too, but not right away. Or actually, the Viking Raiders could win this.
I was just going to say, why time to put them over?
It's been a lot of time with them lately on SmackDown.
So, okay. Damage Control versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch.
And I know the
I don't think it matters who wins.
My wife, I know the spoiler to this.
You know the spoiler to this?
Yeah, it's going to be Damage Control.
Because you think Trish is going to turn on Becky?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen here.
What's happened? Backlash?
It's going to happen closer to SummerSlam because that's when they want the rumored match. But
I could see Damage Control winning, and then, well, no. Just have the faces win, and then have Damage Control get the heat back. Post-match beatdown.
Ryan's right. It doesn't really matter.
It don't matter who wins.
But
No,
I think
either way, it'll go good. You could have Damage Control win because of miscommunication and Trish get pissed.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
and then you can have the faces win because it's the faces, and Damage Control losing doesn't hurt them. So
yeah, because it's against two legends and an all-time great in Becky Lynch.
And the women's tag team champions are in this match too. So yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm gonna say the faces just cause, but yeah,
cool.
Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Brock Lesnar goes over.
No.
If they're going to do this match, Omos is going over. There's no reason not to put him over at this point. And
to have F5 almost would be great.
You can
I'm not saying it's not happening in the match.
You can do it after the match.
You'd also do it after the match. I would believe that he would do it during the match and get up.
Everyone kicks out at F5s at WrestleManias, bro. Everybody. So, yeah, I think Omos is winning.
Don't worry. Fucking Michael Cole will put it over like it's the first time it ever happened, though.
Because he's good like that.
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell, Devil Edge versus Demon Finn Balor.
I believe this should close night one.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No.
100% yes.
The match that they're saying is closing night one shouldn't close night one.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what's going to close night one.
We'll get to that. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley.
We'll get to that.
That's what it's rumored.
We'll get to that in a second.
I don't agree with it. It should be this match.
It's got to be Balor.
Balor should win.
LOL.
No, Edge is going to win this.
I said Balor should win.
But Edge is going to win this.
And then right off into the sunset? Is this it?
I think this is it. I think it is.
No.
At least as a relatively active main roster member. Maybe he does a showcase match of SummerSlam or something like that, but that's it.
When did he make his debut? What pay-per-view?
Wait, what are you talking about?
When he came back?
No, when he made his debut. Was it on pay-per-view? Or was
it was SummerSlam.
It was SummerSlam.
Then he'll leave at SummerSlam.
I don't think Yeah, he will. I guess that would work out because it's in London. But
SummerSlam's in Detroit.
or excuse me, I'm thinking Backlash.
Backlash is in Puerto Rico.
Then where's
Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank. That's what it is. God damn, I don't even know where the fuck
You
going.
It's understandable.
Anyway, Ryan, who wins?
Oh, it's Jim Balor.
Okay. Austin Theory versus John Cena.
Theory.
Yep.
Theory.
Theory.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sleazy's favorite match, triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Valta defends against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Possibly match of the year candidate, boss.
I think Sheamus finally gets it.
It will be the moment.
Never thought
if it were me, I'd have Gunther break that RC title record. If it was my fate.
Without question, the person walking out of this match is Gunther. There is no conceivable reason why to take it off of him.
I mean, they're all gonna walk out.
No.
Well,
Gunther's gonna fucking murder both of them.
Allegedly.
on cocaine, allegedly.
If you're gonna have Sheamus finally win the Intercontinental title, it would be at a WrestleMania. Just cause.
It would be, but it's not going to be.
But yes, I think Gunther should win. Again,
Well,
it's one of the things where he should win.
Let's put this into perspective. Should Sheamus be a Grand Slam champion?
Yeah, sure. Just not now.
Yeah, in like 200 more days. That's 206 months.
So next Mania, got it. Okay.
There is zero chance Gunther is not walking out as IC champ. Really?
Oh shit! Sleazy said it.
Yeah, so it's obviously happening,
So it's obviously that Sheamus is winning.
right?
Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Sleazy just
It's Asuka.
Is your name Sleazy?
Yeah, but we wanted to stop Sleazy in his tracks because his.
Well,
was
by the
fired.
way, you have a Canadian sleazy and a Pennsylvania sleazy. So yes, we're all three sleazy.
I said Sleazy. I didn't say Pennsylvania Sleazy. I didn't say Canadian Sleazy. By the way, that's Canadian Godfather. And you're a man of 1,000 marks. I said Sleazy.
Yeah, and you're Pennsylvanian facts, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Sleazy.
He was the new sleazy.
Oh, that's right. I was the new sleazy. That's right.
Sleazy, will you just tell him Asuka's gonna fucking win?
It would be hilarious if Bianca wins here.
Oh, my wife would burn the house down.
But there is no. There's only two things that are certain in life: death and Asuka winning this match.
So Bianca
Winning.
retains. Because every time Sleazy says something certain, it never happens.
Right? But it would also be hilarious that Asuka loses in a huge showcase match at WrestleMania.
Because that's what she does.
She is. Has she ever won a big match? She's never won a.
She never won a WrestleMania.
I think she's still on a losing streak at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. So, Asuka, this is the thing. Asuka should win.
Yeah. She also should have won when she went against Charlotte.
Simmer down. That was
914 goddamn days.
That was 5 years ago. Simmer down.
Yeah, and it's still burned in my fucking mind.
SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Rhea.
Charlotte.
Well, pardon me.
Jack farted.
Yeah, sure did.
I mean, that's how the
That's
match
how
is
much
going, right?
I was gonna say that's how much he thinks of this match. Ryan.
This is Rhea. Like,
Sleazy says Charlotte.
yeah, this is a fucking fat mark.
Heard.
Don't worry. There's going to be things that I have said on this show in 2 weeks or so. I'm going to go, all right, fuckers.
I was wrong, like always. Now, the match is going to close night one. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
Oh, shit, I forgot about this one. Yeah, this is going to close.
I do.
The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
This should be the main event of night one.
And it will be the opening match of night one.
Or it'll be able to do and have them both on that night.
This should close night one.
This 1000% should close night one.
It should, but they're going to put it at the beginning because WrestleMania begins and ends with the bloodline.
Nope, you're wrong again.
Okay.
Kind of like it. It's going to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Don't worry, I'll be doing a mashup of this show.
It should be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
It should be Sami Zayn. 1000%. It should main event night one. It should be the two of them winning. It is professional wrestling. You never fucking know. But that's what it should be. There's your perfect little story to shut everybody else off that's talking about fucking Sami Zayn not being in the world title match.
Mm-hmm. Duh, and or obviously.
And now, obviously, the match that's going to close night two, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes wins.
LOL. There's no way Roman Reigns is retaining the belt.
Sleazy.
Roman Reigns wins.
Certain?
Will you eat a hat? You're that certain?
No.
Exactly.
But okay, I'll say it this. Roman Reigns leaves with the belts.
Regardless if they're his or not. Got it.
Here we go. Sleazy's going to do some bullshit DQ count out type thing like he always does.
Listen, bro.
Even though it's the main event of WrestleMania.
No,
listen, bro. You got to get one of the titles off for Roman, bro. So what a better time than to do a dusty finish at WrestleMania
with
Cody Rhodes.
Nope. The whole story is Cody's story is to win the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's his story.
Yep. Yes.
You didn't know that. You don't watch the product. So
to win the WWE Championship.
Which he's going to. And then
both of them.
He's going to walk out with both of them. And then on Raw, be like, I wanted the WWE title.
Fuck off.
Here's the Universal title. You can do whatever you want with it.
So stupid. That would be dumb.
It would be dumb, but it'd be better than what the fuck you're thinking of.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it would.
Absolutely not.
How are you going to do a dusty finish where he walks out with one title?
Both shoulders are pinned to the mat.
Yeah, you can do it that way, or you can have the two ref win at the same time.
You're dumb.
Like you have
two
different
people's shoulders on the mat.
Yeah,
you're dumb.
With two refs.
But then you're all of a sudden you're going to say one guy's the WWE champion, one guy's Universal champion that way, even though it's for both titles.
Yes, please. There's a double pinfall. It's a way to split up the belts in terms of Roman keeps the Universal title because he's held it for longer, and they give Cody the WWE title.
Nope, dumb. Nope, dumb. I'm doing dumb.
I can see it working.
Yeah, everybody but Fat Man can see it working.
It's dumb. Cody's walking out with both belts. I've been saying this since.
How confident are you of that?
100% confident.
Oh, I hear betting. I hear a bet. And Sleazy's in the big money living in Atlantic City now. He's into capital betting on the East Coast.
Well, here's my bet to you. if Roman doesn't, or if Cody doesn't come out with both titles in the air as the legitimate, complete champion with no fuckery whatsoever.
You put a lot of caveats on this.
Yeah. Well, I'm making it very clear that what you're saying is Cody's leaving as the WWE Universal and
Clean
champion. Clean.
I never said clean. I said he's leaving.
Well,
I never said clean. The bet is Cody Rhodes walking out. No, I said.
I can hear backpedaling.
No, I never said clean. No. I said
backpedal.
You're not letting me finish. I never said he was not going to win clean, or he's going to win clean. I said he's walking out the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
That is true. He did
with shenanigans.
Is shenanigans or no shenanigans? It don't matter. He's walking out with both belts.
I will propose this. Even with shenanigans, I'll even give you shenanigans. I will suck a lemon on air.
Not a lemon. That ain't nothing.
Wait, a dick?
No, loser of the bet sucks a lemon. Very simple.
Sucks a lemon.
Yes.
That ain't nothing, bro.
Well,
there it is.
$1 billion.
Taking the bet.
$1 billion.
I want to point out he's walking away from my offer.
I'm countering an offer. $1 billion.
In other words,
make it more realistic. $1 billion.
Too scared to do it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Ryan,
cool. I can't wait for this.
You can't wait to suck on a lemon? That's great.
I might be sucking on a lemon, but
not the only thing you sucked on. Ha ha!
Ryan, put yourself over.
Oh, well, no.
No.
We got news and rumors, fucker.
We've been gone for an hour and a half already.
That's your goddamn fault. Talk about every fucking indie show up the fucking ass that no one cared about.
40 minutes of WrestleMania.
It was not 40 minutes of WrestleMania.
It was maybe 20 minutes.
Because you were arguing with me about the most obvious outcome. Because you're like, oh, Roman, they're going to do a Dusty finish in the main event in WrestleMania.
Ryan, put yourself over before you go.
That is the one. Come find me in the wrestling show on Reddit.
Okay, so I'm not doing these news and rumors next week then.
No, we're doing the news and rumors. He's just bouncing off. I know him.
Oh,
you dumbass. Don't you even get your own fucking... Don't you listen to your own fucking product, asshole?
Normally, when we hit a fucking hour and a half in and we still got news and rumors to do, Ryan pieces the fuck out.
Yeah.
So Reddit, come find the wrestling show on myself on Reddit so we can keep reading random shit. With all the events coming up, there's going to be piles of scorecards. So anybody that listens live, join in on us. Message us. We'll give you the room code. Fuck you. I'm out, boys.
All right, peace.
Thank you, Ryan. Let's get to news and rumors.
I finally got the website to work. The scorecard website.
Oh, good.
Oh, I gotta fill that out. Shit.
Okay. I can delete that now. Let's talk about Davey Richards.
Yeah, let's.
After domestic violence allegations, several independent promotions dropped Davey Richards. Richards issued PW Insider statement after deleting his Twitter account. Privileged Wrestling announced effective immediately. Privileged Wrestling has cut ties with Davey Richards. Team Ambition, same thing. Okay, so this is Richards' statement. Hi, everyone. Wow, what a couple of days. There are allegations of domestic violence against me. The allegations I
admittedly.
The pills are kicking in.
Yeah.
Adamantly deny. And if you look on CaseNet in Missouri under my name, you'll see there's no charges filed against me. However, I do understand the industry stance on this matter. everyone should feel safe at shows, and I do not want to be the person who damages that. The pic being posted on my wife's eye is from training, and we regularly train in martial arts and many of the students that have gotten black eyes and such. Again, no charges have been filed and deny the allegations, but I must do what is right and not what I want. So I'm canceling myself. This sport is great, is far too wonderful for everyone, including myself, to tarnish it. I will wrap up my shows this weekend, and I will be retiring for professional wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah. But
I don't know what to believe. There's my honest opinion. I will yield to people who have dealt with divorces in this matter. But in my opinion, I've heard of a lot of stories where things are not specifically true during divorce proceedings that were only brought up because one person felt slighted. Good on Davey for being proactive on this, I guess. It sucks for people who wanted to see him. I do know a little bit about the fact that he was not the greatest person in the world to share a locker room with, especially in the last few years. I know Gregory Irons specifically has stated as such. And I'm not sure if that's recent or in previous years. A lot of people know him as a very intense guy. So I don't know what to say other than that, other than, well, oh well, I guess.
Chip.
This is right. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what. I mean, yes, they could have been training and they could have been normal trainers, and yeah, occasionally something might slip. But in the view of the wrestling fans, it doesn't look good. He might be having trouble at home, and as much as people say that it doesn't affect, it does affect. I don't care who you are. If you commit your love to somebody and they just sit there and want to end it, that does so much to a person's psyche and sends you into a dark, desolate area in life that I hope no one ever goes to. I've been there twice. The second one really caught me off guard and took. But if the allegations are incorrect, I mean, smart of him just to let it go. And I'm not going to say be the bigger man about it, but get that taste out of your mouth and get that image of you gone.
Apparently,
go ahead.
No, continue your thought.
I just know, as I have survived 2 divorces now, it does something, and the people that have not been divorced don't think it does. Trust me, it does something really bad. You revert back to a time in your life, I know I did, where I'm not going to say I didn't hurt myself. I didn't care much for living anymore. I didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, 35 and divorced twice, that really, that fucks you up. Fucks you up big time. But I didn't let a lot of people know what I was going through because I couldn't. Because A, you don't need to know my private life. I mean, what went on between me and my ex-wives is exactly what it needs to be. The fact that they wanted to put it all over to Facebook and all over the internet and let it known, that hurt a lot. I lost a lot of respect. I hate when people air out their shit in public, because if something goes on behind closed doors, especially when it comes to a relationship, it should be left behind closed doors. And every time I see people airing their shit out on Facebook about their significant other and everything, it pisses me off to no end. And that's all I got to say on that.
Apparently, there's other allegations where he lost custody of his kids, and also that he does the booger sugar. These are all allegations.
Oh, legend.
So, don't know, but he didn't mention that at all in his statement. So, take that for what it is. Could be didn't want to touch it, or just wasn't true and just didn't want to say anything. But again, we really don't know. So we'll just leave it at that. Danhausen tore his Peckhausen at Revolutionhausen.
Ouch.
Fatman, I don't say enough on this show, but I love you.
Speaking of more injuries, Kofi Kingston undergoes ankle surgery. He'll be out a few months, so that New Day reunion's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, no.
Not at WrestleMania, at least. WWE is planning on putting in a referee in the Hall of Fame. No idea who it is. This is just obviously news and rumors.
Gotta be Hebner, right?
Hebner,
Charles Rock.
Charles
Tim
Robinson,
White.
Tim White,
Mike Chioda.
Mike Chioda. He's with AEW. I don't think that's going to happen.
Maybe.
I can't.
Tim White passed away, so maybe him. But I think the two front runners are Earl Hebner and Charles Robinson.
What about Nick Patrick? No,
Nick Patrick probably could be, but
yeah, I was trying to figure out anybody that wasn't WWE specific that would have fallen into legendary status as a referee.
As apparently someone who's super liked in the industry, and the first name that popped in my head was Charles Robinson.
Yeah, it's the same here.
So
even though it's the nerve.
Hair recently, did you see that?
What
was that?
He shaved his head recently.
Yep.
That was a joke. I don't think he actually did that.
Oh.
I think he did it as a bit.
He did it for cancer.
Oh, he did for Balderson's?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
his wife died. His wife died of cancer. In 2002. Yeah, so he did it for cancer. Yeah. There's internal talks of Randy Orton coming back.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Good for him.
Forbidden Door 2, Sunday, June 25th in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena.
Yep, heard about that.
Can't do a dome show because not in the Tokyo Dome. Okay, time for the tablet. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 more pieces, and they're all shit. FTR. So Dax Hardwood said, just got off the phone with Cash. We decided what we're going to do in April. Nothing is official yet, so legally can't speak on it. But in the next couple of weeks, we'll let all our fans know. We owe it to y'all for the opportunities we have in front of us. Love y'all. So,
WWE?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Impact?
Honestly, I don't think so.
And JPW?
Honestly, I don't think so.
You think there's ROH?
Honestly, I don't. Well, technically, yes.
You think there's an AEW?
Yep.
Okay, I guess it's my time to point out this ridiculousness. When did FTR show up in AEW?
Mayish?
May 27th, I think it was.
Was it after
was that Double or Nothing, wasn't it?
No, it was at a house show at Daly's or at AEW Dynamite Daly's.
You're right. It was the Dynamite after.
Well, they were all at Daly's place then, so they're all together.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was done on Dynamite.
It was done on a Dynamite. You're right.
Because they confronted the Butcher and the Blade.
Even by FTR's own leaking, I guess, they said for 2 months they worked without a contract for AEW. They didn't sign till July. So if you believe FTR at that moment they either signed a 2-year contract, which wouldn't be expiring till July, and they're working people now, or they did some weird 18-month deal and they're working without contracts now.
So as
Or
much as
number 3, the third option is Fat Man's option, is that they've re-signed with them and they don't care about the contract end because they've already re-signed.
As much as they give Tony Khan shit, and he deserves it, he is besides with Brian Cage, which is absolutely ridiculous. Normally when people talk about he's very
open.
No, he leeway, I would say. Like, he let William Regal out of his contract. Maybe they were working for AEW in April, but they without a contract, and then they signed at the end of May, and maybe he's counting that towards part of the contract because Tony is kind of like that. He, so maybe that's it. Or, like Sleazy likes to say, it's a work, bro. So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know for sure what's going to happen, but this makes it reeks of they resigned and they didn't want to say it openly and make some buzz over it.
Yeah. Okay.
The only weird thing about doing that way is then don't have them re-debut on AEW until then. That's what makes it so weird.
Are you talking about like having them re-debut and then sign with WWE?
Well,
or
have them re-debut and then have this mystery afterwards.
Yeah, because they just
mystery now, and then you have them re-debut knowing that they've signed new contracts or knowing that they've done something big. Like they're teasing something after re-debuting. You know what I mean?
Or if they just say this isn't work and they really just did talk to each other about this. Maybe Tony Khan put him on AEW television just to use them, and then he didn't know that they were resigning or not. You know what I mean? Like,
that's possible too.
It is possible. And like you said, it's almost if he knew they were going and then re-debuted them, the only thing logically that makes sense is I'm saying if they re-debuting and didn't resign, is they're just going to feed them to the guns.
Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right.
And then that's just to get the guns, try to get the guns over. But
they'd be working their way out on their backs, which is very, very FTR, very old school wrestling of them.
Yep. Okay. Longtime WWE creative writer Nick Manfredino has left the company. He left earlier this year with new, but the report not specific what caused his departure, whether he left on his own or let go. But he did not quit, so he was let go, which is stupid. You just said you didn't specify if he was let go, but he didn't quit, so he's let go. Whatever. He was known as a
quote.
I'm reading what they wrote. Like the original report says it was not specified whether he was let go or left on his own, but he didn't quit. So he was let go then, you dumb fucks. He was known as a guy that would downplay credit for himself and frequently was put over backstage by other people, especially Bray Wyatt. He was instrumental in developing and creating the Wyatt Family Funhouse segments.
And that's why he's gone.
Okay, AEW Revolution. According to
Dave Meltzer,
the show is expected to sell 133,000 buys. It was noted that traditional pay-per-view purchases are more comparable to what Full Gear and All Out did last year. Overall purchases, however, are down 0.7% from the previous two shows. This is including international numbers falling and U.S. numbers potentially nearing Full Gear. Revolution 2023 is down 22.5% from last year's event.
In terms of money or in terms of buy rate?
Buy rate.
So they're claiming that.
See, that didn't make any sense to me. They're claiming that it was down 0.7% for traditional buys, but overall it was down. Okay, I get it now. So it was
most
only
of the buys that were down were from internet.
So overall buys were down 22.5%, but the traditional buys were only down less than 1%.
Who did you have the other bit of this?
No,
You hear what Cody said in the interview
no.
about it? He's like, yeah, I keep tabs on that. Somebody sent me a pirated stream of it.
Oh, that's right.
Like, holy shit, guys. Fuck. Why would you say that? First of all, it's obvious that that's a real issue in professional wrestling, obviously.
Yeah. In anything.
Yeah, in anything. Like
In anything.
You know, all that stuff.
Sports, movies, anything. Yep.
But it's a big deal in professional wrestling when it's a $50 event or $40 event. So I get more and more why people get pissed about it when it's their company getting pirated all over the place. There are ways to get around that. There's ways to deal with it, but at the end of the day, that stuff's going to happen no matter what. But to openly say that during an interview is just fucking hilarious.
You don't give a fuck.
He didn't give no fucks. And it kind of shows how prevalent pirate streaming is. And I want to point
even within the boys.
Even within the boys. And that's the more shocking thing is that you've got workers pirating shit. And Cody's got a lot of fucking friends everywhere. So it was some relatively big worker that was watching it on a pirated stream. So I want to point out that's probably a reason to really look over your model when it comes to what you're commanding people to pay for. Because one of the big reasons why you see less of WWE pirate streams
because of Peacock.
I
will play devil's advocate for AEW, which I never do.
Okay.
WWE is a household name that's been built around for 70 years, earned their spot on the streaming platform. Or first WWE Network, selling it to Peacock, still having WWE Network. AEW is still relatively new.
Yep.
But they only have 4 pay-per-views a year.
Yep.
So if you are onto something. So if you have to stream one of their 4 pay-per-views a year.
Okay, ready?
I'm waiting for you.
Honor Club. They already have the streaming capability. Why aren't they using it?
I don't know. Are they streaming?
Are they live Ring of Honor TV?
Not live. They're taped. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But
I understand what you're saying. Yes. Yeah. But is Supercard of Honor going to be on Honor Club?
I believe it is. I believe it.
Look that up while I talk about this next thing.
Yeah.
Wednesday's AEW Dynamite, Saraya found herself in hot water. Saraya promised they would demonstrate to everyone that AEW is their house. They were essential to the existence of the women's division. The fans, according to her, are neck-bearded, stinky twats. Jamie Hayter came out, blah, blah, blah. They did a thing. Saraya was fined money for using a banned word during the show. The money was donated to an AEW Together project, and she expressed her regret privately. She received a fine for profanity and using a middle finger without informing the coach of the segment. Additionally, the promotion discourages performers for body shaming spectators and flipping them off. The company has come under fire because of the whole MJF thing. So twat is a banned word on AEW TV. And so is the middle finger. Cool.
Well, fucking Moxley's going to be fucked then.
Yeah, he's been given a lot with the Blackpool Combat Club lately.
So I guarantee you he ain't going to get fucking fined.
No, because he probably okayed it with the coach, segment coach.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Did he
It's
get
so
fined for the fuck that fan, dude?
No. You're a heel. You're trying to get heat. You're not calling the fans a derogatory name. Twat is not derogatory, in my opinion. In my opinion, there's way, way worse things you can say. It's dumb. Okay. According to
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
WWE is cutting back on WrestleMania by bringing in fewer personnel and a limited number of foreign language announcers. The remaining foreign language commentaries will call the action from a remote person. Meltzer says they're going to be cut back to the show, but not in ways that many noted. WWE talent are reportedly concerned about upcoming releases due to budget cuts. WWE is very much in a streamlining mode when it comes to WrestleMania 39. Some other events that were discussed as being added to WrestleMania week also won't be going forward. Okay, never heard of that. Will not change are the company's community outreach events held during the week, which WWE employees will be present. Apparently, they're cutting back because Vince McMahon made the decision to sell WWE, and they're trying to cut money at all costs to try to make bigger profits.
That makes no sense.
Yep, agreed.
That just defies all logic because
that is Meltzer reporting for you right there.
Yeah, shocker, right?
Okay, 3 more things, but go ahead.
So the claim is that it is on somewhere, that it's live on pay-per-view.
Probably Fight. Not Honor Club.
Well, here's the thing. There is a link to the show on Fight TV, but it says that it's not available in your area.
Or because it's not up yet.
Out of the country. It's in Canada, probably.
What?
I said it's probably in Canada on Fight TV, not America.
Oh, yeah. Well, the question is then, where is it? Because that's the only link to it.
It'll probably be Honor Club. It's got to be.
But it's not available in your area yet, and when it comes that day, you may be able to. It may come up. You know what I mean?
That's possible too. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not that's actually going to be true, or if it's going to, maybe they're just going to stick with Bleacher Report with it. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I forgot about Bleacher Report.
Yeah, because Bleacher Report is their big one for
AEW. They have the deal with AEW. Yeah.
Okay, so Kerry Silkin has stated, because Dutch Mantel and Ric Flair get into a fucking Twitter beef, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kerry Silkin had to, chime in and says,
fighting on Twitter. The great.
Sorry, folks. Every word Dutch Mantel is saying about Ric Flair is true. Flair owes me $41,000 for not fulfilling 4 ROH appearances in 2009. Yes, I was a moron to pay Rick up front. That's my story. That's my story, and it's sad but true.
That may be true.
That may be true.
Rick is very well known for doing that shit. So
yep.
I'm not saying that he's not, that there's some legitimate issues between everyone involved, but it's like, we don't need to hear this shit on. Nobody needs to hear this on Twitter. Go fuck off, all of you.
Okay. Several AEW wrestlers are working without no compete clauses in their contracts. Mm-hmm. Early this year, it was reported that pro wrestling industry, specifically WWE and AEW, may be impacted by a rule proposed by the United States government that will eliminate non-compete clauses. Mm-hmm. The report is the proposed FTC rule that may not affect AEW. It was noted that many people contracts AEW do not include no compete clauses. When asked about AEW's lack of no compete clauses, a source explains that the company does not release talent unless there's a special request or disciplinary action.
That makes sense.
And they do it by a case by case basis.
Well, here's the thing is, and I've made this claim before. We've talked about no non-compete clauses and shit like that. As a general rule, they don't hold up in court. Once you get into the nitty gritty of it, they don't hold up in court, especially when it comes to people's livelihoods being dealt with and the fact that they're not being paid. So WWE's non-compete clauses are kind of different in the fact that they get paid while they sit and rot basically for 90 days.
Yep.
But still, it's still kind of legally gray because yeah, they're getting paid, but they're getting paid a downside guarantee and nothing more. Where they were making a shit ton more when they're actively working.
Yep.
The reason why the whole non-compete clause thing is happening isn't specifically because of wrestling or anything like that. It was because companies like Jimmy John's was actually putting in their work terms of employment that you couldn't leave and go work for Subway or another sandwich shop for 12 months.
Yep.
And that's what started all this shit. Yeah.
Yep.
12 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
One last thing to lighten the mood here. Speaking, we talked about Nick Patrick earlier.
Mhm.
So Nick Patrick did a Monday mailbag on amfreeshows.com. Sleazy loves conspiracy theories. Here's one.
Ooh, I love them.
I'm one of these old conspiracy theories guys. I always think Vince McMahon is sitting behind every damn thing, and I'm usually right. I'm just a conspiracy theory guy. He may not be running the thing. He's talking about AEW, but he knows everything that's going on, and there are other ways to control them. I think it's a work rivalry, honestly, but it's a controlled inner office work rivalry. With this deal, at least they got some separate companies, and to keep the appearances of separate companies, separate owners. If they're going to control it, that's the way to do it. Tell me you're on crack without telling me you're on crack.
I think it's a
Sleazy
thing to think about.
It is a very fun thing to think about, but to say it on a podcast, Tony Khan's on crack.
Wait a second. I want to point out something really quickly here before we continue on with anything. Go ahead and paper toss first. Thank you. Where was this podcast?
Adfreeshows.com.
So adfreeshows.com that just got plugged from us talking about it.
Right. So he's just conspiracy theory brain.
The conspiracy theory is he's making up bullshit. So
clickbait.
So the dirt sheet machine that fucking copy paste everywhere just gets a huge bump from adfreeshows.com because Nick Patrick said that AEW is a work by Vince McMahon. There's the real conspiracy.
And that's why he's going into the Hall of Fame.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Chip, put yourself over. We've gone nearly 2 hours here.
Yeah, you can find me and the Fat Man on the Best Darn Sports Show period 2 tomorrow, 9 p.m. Are we back to Wednesdays? Yeah, we're back to Wednesdays. 9 p.m. on Twitch. And you can find me on Twitter at TWS_Mark with 4 A's.
Awesome. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fat Man.
And we are at Sleazy Fat Man on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Please go on over there and give us a like. Videos you can find on twitch.tv/sleazyfatman where we're doing some extra stuff. youtube.com/sleazyfatman where you can get our episodes here. And premium videos like Ryan's tit on onlyfans.com/the wrestling show. You can find all sorts of content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, ton of other stuff. We'll get that going again. I know it's been kind of sitting there dying a horrible death. We will get back to articles once Fat Man's going, and we'll all get back going on that. You can get this podcast every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. wherever get you wonderful podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Podbean. That's 8 a.m. Eastern. Don't hesitate to rate us on your favorite platform. It really helps us out. Also, don't hesitate to set up automatic downloading of our episodes. That really does help us out. So with thanks to Ryan, even though he fucked off early, with a thanks to Chip, and as always, for Sleazy.
I kind of like get for the Fat Man.
This is the Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan. A hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. And don't forget, the show's going to be a million times better next week because Sleazy's not going to be here. So I'm running everything because I'm the Hall of Famer. And Sleazy is going to deal with all the Asians. Every single one of them.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.